OcDocs, your most awkward doctor visits because nothing is more uncomfortable than wearing paper clothes and getting poked and prodded by strangers.
I've had quite a few awkward doctor appointments.
I feel like all of your doctor visits are probably highly awkward.
I've talked about this one a lot when I had to go, when I was doing like the depot shot. Every 3 months you had to go get the shot, but I was kind of late on getting it, so I had to do a pregnancy test before I could get it. They lost my urine.
I still wonder.
Where did it go?
How does one just lose a cup of pee?
I also want to know, they clearly mistaked my pee for, I'm thinking someone else's. And like, what?
Or maybe somebody was there for your old druggie test, and they're like, well, she looks like somebody
at
with some
the
clean
doctor's
pee.
office?
Uh-huh. I mean,
what prison do you think I go see a doctor?
You know,
Don't even.
I don't feel like I should answer this.
Don't even. But another time that it was kind of awkward, I was like more embarrassed. During pregnancy, I was gaining a lot of weight. And I even kind of mentioned it to the doctor. And she's like, it is normal to, obviously, you're going to gain weight during pregnancy. But I was gaining a lot. And she did say, I would just be like mindful of what you're eating. And I was like, yeah, I pretty much am. Earlier that week, I had posted a picture on the 194 Facebook page of me eating lasagna for breakfast.
Normal thing to do when you're pregnant, at least, I suppose.
And I said, oh, I am pretty mindful. And she said, what about the lasagna for breakfast?
Oh, no.
So
that's a low blow.
She's a Y94 listener. Steven was at the doctor's office with me. He is cracking up. He thought it was so funny that she called me out.
I don't feel like you should be able to utilize people's social media content in their doctor visit.
I mean, at least I know she likes Y94, so that made me happy.
I guess that makes it okay. So, do we have any lasagna here right now? That's really what breakfast lasagna, I still argue, sounds delicious.
Can I tell you another one? This isn't doctor, but it's dentist. I had to get a root canal, and it was really early in the morning. I had my root canal. And this is when I was either doing like afternoons, I think, or middays. I don't know what time frame I was on at this point. And when I was done, I asked the dentist, orthodontist, I'm not sure what he is. I said, do I go into work or should I stay home? And he said, no, you can go into work. Unless you talk for a living, you're fine.
Well,
and I said,
so you went home, is what you're
but
telling me.
I do talk for a living.
Well, that is a little bit of a DOCward moment.
He was like, I guess, yeah. He was like, really? And I said, yeah, I actually work for the radio. I talk. Like, that's all I do.
You had an OcDoc experience or this may be even better, a DOCward moment.
That's so good.
I like DOCward. DOC is making me think of Spider-Man.
Is that?
Yeah, it's a villain in there.
Oh,
It's caused me some problems. DOCward I like better. That was DOCward. You have one of those moments?
Oh, yeah. I mean, going to the OBGYN is always awkward. I think most women would agree.
Yes.
I mean, I've been going to this doctor for a few years, so I'm like fairly comfortable with her, but the most recent one was not like my usual ones. She told me she was going to start taking notes a bit differently. And I was like, okay. Well, she starts doing my exam, and I'm kind of like, okay, normal, whatever. And then she starts dictating what she's doing out loud. And I'm assuming the computer is like recording her doing this. And so she's just saying things like, oh, the patient's cervix is normal. And she has mild discomfort at the pap smear. And just like all of these things as she's like doing my exam. And I don't even know what to do because I'm kind of like, can I ask a question or is that going to interfere with the recording? And I'm also like trying not to laugh because I'm afraid it's going to like mess up the exam. But then she's like doing this and she's like, patient is not looking to get pregnant at this time, although she will be entering the geriatric zone.
No.
Aww.
And I was like, could we have this conversation before you call me a geriatric woman in regards to fertility? And so I mean, she's doing that. And it just, I don't know. I at that point, I just was like, okay, we're going to talk later. We're going to talk after this is done because that was just uncomfortable.
Well, and I'm sure she probably thought that she warned you when she was like, I take notes a little differently now. She meant she was like dictating it to the AI or the computer or whatever. But you probably need to explain, like, you're going to notice me just talking to the computer or something.
And yeah, I think they should say, but you could still feel free to talk back to me or answer questions. Like, they need to clear the air.
Because, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that actually is probably a really easier way for her to do that than try to write the notes or whatever. But you got to maybe explain to somebody what you're doing.
Someone said before open heart surgery, Sharon had to shave me from neck to on my, I'm not sure. I'm guessing the whole front side.
Is
all the way
Sharon your
down.
lady, or is Sharon
Must
the
be.
doctor, Sharon the nurse?
I'm not sure. But someone said my doctor, before I had gastric bypass, went in for a physical. And after the physical, he came in and said he had good news and bad news. The good news was I was as healthy as a horse. The bad news was I was as heavy as one, too. Needless to say, after that, I signed up for gastric bypass. Went down from 450 to 270.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Nicely
good.
done. This,
I
man,
can't, they did not say that. You're as healthy as a horse and as heavy as one. No
give
way.
you a swat on the rear end at the same time.
Hey.
I mean, if you could do a neigh on cue, that'd be pretty good.
Good. Listen how awkward this is. And I feel like this is something that would happen to you. Someone said, I was at the chiropractor and I thought the chiropractor said, take your pants off. Turns out he said, take your shoes off. I was halfway
They're
through.
very different.
I was halfway through unbuttoning my jeans before he corrected me.
I feel like you let that go a little far. Just wonder, how far is this going to go?
Well, he probably was caught off guard too. What is this person doing?
I don't even think it's the people that they're like working there that make these things awkward. It's always us, right? We're the ones that make it awkward.
But
This just
not
work
on
for them.
We don't mean to.
I'm a pass router. I don't like to be touched. I got nerves on me, so they barely touch me, and they're running in with orange juice because they think I'm about to drop, and it's just now comical to my family now because it's like, oh, he touched him, he's about to drop.
Like at the doctor's office?
Anything, yes, anything.
How do you do with shots? Do you get shots?
I don't do good with shots. I can't act like a child. I get dizzy. I don't like it. God forbid they want to fondle my nethers. I get really scared.
What about the dentist office? You just had a dental appointment. How did that go?
It went actually, I mean, as good as it can go when they say that this is so terrible, we want you to come back so we can do 2 separate cleanings.
They did not say that.
They did. To be fair, it'd been a hot second since I've been in there. I guess go deep.
But since you went to a new dentist, did you have to get everything done again? Like, did you have to do the
X-rays and stuff? Yeah.
I hate the x-rays. That plastic stuff they put in your mouth. Oh, gross.
Yeah, I got bad gag reflex. Not for me.
Same. I can't deal with that. I don't like it. Someone pointed out that I probably offended dentists by saying not a doctor, but a dentist. I get that they're still doctors, but I meant like not at a doctor office, at a dentist office. This happened. Yeah.
I was just hoping you'd further offend the dentist.
I didn't mean to.
Wait for you to put your foot back in your mouth.
I didn't. I cleared it up.
Because the next time his hand's in your mouth, he's not going to be
That's
gentle.
what I'm worried about. I don't want to go to a dentist and they're like, this is the girl who said not a doctor. Yeah.
You got an OCdoc moment or a DOCward moment?
Yeah, my dentist is one of those people who likes to talk to you while, like, both hands are in your mouth. So the last time I was there, he asked me, like, when I was going on vacation and where I was going.
Oh.
And so I was, like, trying to answer because you don't want to be, like, rude. But I'm sitting there just making all of these, like, I'm going to learn. Like, it sounds like that. And so he's, like, trying to have a whole conversation. And I don't know what this man thinks that I said, but it was the most weird experience.
Oh, I know we're going to Downhouse Street Fair this weekend. We're probably going to have some T-shirts, and I think we're going to River Market. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I don't know why they do try talking to you. How's your day? Oh, what's going on in your life? Like that, just no.
It's everybody, and I don't know why that is. Do you think it's funny to them? Is it like an inside dentist joke?
To ask us?
Yeah, do you think they go around and they're like, hey, at the dental conventions, guess what I made some idiot try to tell me about the other day?
And it's like when servers come up to you, how's the food as you just put a bite in? They're all in on it.
I think that's the game. They're going to server conventions right next to the dentist convention.
Someone said they're awkward doc. How do you say it? OCdoc?
So we started with OCdoc, and then I said DOCoc, and then I thought Spider-Man, and then I think DOCward is where we landed.
DOCward.
DOCward.
Their DOCward is they had braces as an adult, and during one of the adjustments, the orthodontist asked if I had been eating popcorn, and I lied and said no. And then he pulled a popcorn kernel out of my braces.
Oh, no.
How did that get in there?
You got busted. That's from before the braces, sir.
Ew.
Yuck. Your awkward doctor experience.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So normally when I go to the doctor, I have a woman, but I really needed to be checked out, and my doctor wasn't available. So they asked me, would I be okay with the man? So I was like, yes, that's fine, because I just really need to be checked out. I had been on the internet and I had diagnosed myself. I was freaked out and I needed to get in. So I go into the doctor, and I'm seeing the new male doctor, and I'm getting undressed, and I hear a knock at the door. I say, hold on. But I don't know if he didn't hear me, but he comes into the room. So I grab the paper that they give you that's never enough to try to cover my body. And two more people come in, the medical students, and they are guys too. And I freaked out and I ripped the paper.
So you're
now
just
I'm
like,
here.
I can't do this right now. I'm freaking out. No.
Yes. So then I crouched down into a ball to like cover myself. And they're apologizing. But then I have to stand up so I can be examined, and it's very awkward. And I just wish the floor would have opened up and swallowed me.
Yeah. You can only feel so confident and smooth and prepared for life when you're sitting in a room under fluorescent lighting, which isn't flattering to anybody, in paper clothes.
Naked, yeah.
With your butt hanging out.
Someone said, my doctor asked if I had any allergies, and I jokingly said Mondays. And they didn't laugh, just stared at me until I answered for real.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
Shellfish, sir.